Hello. I want to share with you a story that occurred to me just very recently. I've titled this video, Talk is Not Cheap. I'm David Zahn of OK, Now What? And like you, I receive a lot of solicitations in the email that try to incent or induce me to attend some webinar or some live stream. And so I attended one recently that was around the topic of 3 easy steps for getting the job you wanted. That wasn't the exact title, but that's essentially the message. Here are 3 easy steps so you can secure or acquire the job of your dreams. So I am really cautious when people put out these emails but don't have a website. Not that a website makes you somehow more credible in all instances, but the fact that this person didn't have anything when I Google searched for them, nothing listed there, no website, just seemed like there was very little credibility that this person was willing to put out there to demonstrate they have some expertise or competence. And I found out why. Here's what this person's 3 steps were. And by the way, I don't really disagree wholly with what was shared. I think the order and the understanding of each step was way off the mark. The first step, this person said, very easy, build a pipeline of opportunities. Just start sending resumes out there. And of course, if you send enough resumes out there, you're bound to get an interview. And if you have a high enough volume of interviews, you're likely to get offers, plural. And then it's up to you to choose the best offer. That was step one. My gosh, is that misguided? Then the person said, well, step two, very simply, is just doing is better than seeking perfection. Now, as a step or a stage, I happen to believe in progressive performance over postponed perfection. At some point, you've got to just do it. I'm okay with that. But what this alleged expert was claiming is that, and he used a sports analogy, which automatically often discounts a good percentage of people who don't necessarily align with a sports analogy or metaphor. He was saying, well, if you take 500 shots, you're bound to score a couple of baskets. And I have to tell you that I had a really visceral reaction to that. And here's why. If you don't learn the proper techniques to do whatever the task may be, sports or otherwise, then you're just going to continuously make the same mistakes. And how frustrating is that? If nobody tells you, here's how it's done, now you do it. You practice, you receive feedback, you perhaps make incremental gains along the way. But if nobody tells you, here are the steps, if nobody provides you with insight into, here's how you can improve, then you're just going to continue to do the same thing over and over again. It would be like me telling you, learn the Greek alphabet, but not providing you with anything to refer to. And each time you submitted what you thought was the Greek alphabet, I'd say, nope, go back, do it again, but not tell you what you need to improve upon. Just do it again, do it again, do it again. What's the chance of success occurring? His third step, and it's a good step, just in the completely wrong order, was develop the skills. And he was essentially saying, if you do things enough times, you will automatically, incrementally get better and develop skills as a result of doing things multiple times. So completely wrong. A charlatan, a shaman, it's just horrible advice. How about if we start with, let's learn the skills. Then let's make an attempt based on those skills to prospect, to be able to build your pipeline. very specifically with the appropriate guardrails on who exactly are you going to be targeting, what companies are you going after, and why are those appropriate companies for you to be pursuing. Then make the various attempts and learn from it and go back and receive feedback and do better and continue to improve. Not every time will it require multiple iterations. Sometimes you might learn the skill and be able to succeed early on in the process. But the way he was explaining it, just throw a lot of stuff at the wall, essentially spray and pray that something good happens. Not at all the way a good coach or consultant would work with you. So I caution you. A lot of folks out there are giving advice, much of it really poor and damaging. Be careful out there when you're looking for people to help you along the way. You want people who have been there, who know of what they speak, and can truly offer help and guidance. If you are interested in getting that kind of assistance, feel free to reach out to me at oknowwhat.biz/calendar. It's a free call. We'll talk. If you think that it makes sense for us to continue, we can do that. If not, you're free to pursue other opportunities as you see fit. But I certainly hope that you'll take this under consideration. Be careful of the charlatans out there. Talk to you soon.